business update, and we begin with some good news for US firm Goodyear. After a 7-year standoff, the tyre company has finally signed a pact with French unions that improves their severance benefits in the hopes of ending a bitter and long-running labour dispute. Claire Murphy has the details.
It's a small victory for union leaders in Amiens, following years of turbulent wrangling with management at the town's Goodyear tyre factory. The 7-year saga is now set to end, with executives agreeing to pay significant additional compensation to employees. Under the agreement signed on Wednesday, workers also agreed to end their occupation of the plant, paving the way for its closure, originally announced a year ago.
How do you think we feel? We've been fighting for 7 years. We've just managed to get tens of millions of euros from them. Otherwise, I have no comment. When you've lost your job, there's not much to say.
Earlier this month, workers desperate for a better severance package boss-snapped 2 members of management and held them for 24 hours. They were only released when police intervened. Wednesday's deal comes after 10 days of government-sponsored negotiations.
There comes a point in our republic where dialogue must prevail over radicalisation, despair and self-destruction.
The accord now opens the way for Morris Taylor's US-based Titan International, which locals hope may guarantee over 300 jobs at the site for several more years.
All right, well, it's that time of day here in the French capital where a cup of coffee is essential for many of us, especially those of us who've been up since the wee early hours. It seems coffee brand Illy has been capitalising on this. According to the company's boss, Andrea Illy, the company has been selling some 6 million cups of the black stuff worldwide per day. He spoke to our business editor, Stephen Carroll, at the World Economic Forum in Davos and said things are looking up for 2014.
2014 is kind of a recovery year. After many years of crisis in Italy, we see some signs of recovery. At least there is no recession anymore. And there are some reforms underway, so positive things which because all these years have been driven by the exports and not internal consumption in Italy, and so this was quite bad.
Do people drink more or less coffee in a crisis? How have the past years gone for you?
In Italy, there has been a slight consumption decline. There has been some turbulence, of course, in some major markets like Greece, like North Africa from time to time, like Japan. So there have been so many externalities this year. Europe is improving, I mean, coffee consumption are quite stable in Europe since many decades, also because the penetration and the per capita consumption is really close to saturation.
We're all drinking too much.
There could be better growth for let's say, the economy in order to fuel better investments, because some businesses has been slowed down, like the concessions, investment in airports and train stations for opening new places. There could be more.
All right, let's take a look at how the markets are shaping up this Thursday. And the Asian markets are trading in the red across the board after disappointing manufacturing data out of China. On Wall Street, meanwhile, it closed with a more mixed picture, but the Dow Jones declining there, this in part because of some disappointing results from computer giant IBM. That company's top executives have said they'll forego their bonuses for 2013 as sales lagged by 5%. That's your business update. It's time now to find out what's got people clicking, sharing and tweeting with your